Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It is time for just a word from the Word. Our passage this morning comes from the book of Psalms, Psalm 20 and verse 7, and I'm reading from the King James. And here is what it says. Some trust in chariots, and some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord our God. Was meditating on this verse for a few minutes and just trying to think of the implications of what the psalmist was writing. Some trust in chariots. In the day that this psalm was written, chariots were the Indy 500 racing cars. They were the vehicles of speed, but they were also, in some respects, our war tanks. So they would be used, a chariot would be used not just for transportation and for speedy transportation, but they were used in battle. So a chariot was something that a man would build, a man would create to carry himself, to protect himself, um, to even be a sense of stabilizing for himself along life's roads. Chariots were man built. Then the psalmist says that some trust in horses. Horses were what carried the chariots. The horses were the engine, you might say, of the chariot. Horses were brought from nature, from strength found in the natural world around man. I've thought and thought and thought about this morning. Chariots are man-made things. Horses are things from nature. So the psalmist was saying, some people trust in what they can make, in what they can do, in even who they are. Some put their faith in nature, in the natural world, things of science. Ooh. The nature around us, where we can find strength and beauty and all those things. And none of that stuff is wrong in and of itself. I am thankful that man invented light, bulbs, and buildings, and internet, and Facebook, and YouTube. I'm grateful for the strength that we find in nature. Those are wonderful things. God has blessed us with that. But the psalmist isn't saying that the things that man creates are bad, or things that we find in nature are bad. That's not at all what they're saying. They're comparing faith. So the real question is, what do we put our trust in? The psalmist is saying that some put their trust only in what they can do, or only in what they can find in nature. And the psalmist then says, but it's a paradigm shift there. You can trust in your own strength. You can trust in nature. But the psalmist says, that's not what I'm going to stake my life on. It's not what I'm going to stake my safety on. It's not what I'm going to stake my speed on. We will trust in what is truly foundational, what is truly solid, what is truly trustworthy. Anybody ever have a car break down on you? Anybody ever have a tire blow on you, or you get a flat? Anybody ever have repairs that need to be done to your house? So you can't fully trust those things, can you? Because they're going to break down. That chariot is eventually going to lose its wheel. It's going to lose its ability. That horse is eventually going to lose its strength. But when we trust in the name of the Lord, when we remember that God is from everlasting to everlasting, when we remember that His strength, His kingdom, His glory lasts from before the beginning till past the ending, and it never diminishes. He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. When we remember who God is, oh, that's who we can trust in. That's in whom we can place our trust. And so this morning's just a word from the Word. Finish the sentence. I will trust in. You finish it. I can't finish that for you. You decide who or what you're going to trust. I pray that your decision is to trust in the Lord. He's the only firm foundation, y'all. Talked about it the other day. On Christ, the solid rock, I stand. All other ground is sinking sand. I just can't get away from that. He's a solid rock. Trust in Him. This has been just a word from the Word. God bless you. Have a beautiful day. And Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow morning.